And good day to you. This is Tom Biesanz, Mr. Numbers with Pattern Play Math, the fun way to play with numbers and get math skills raised easily. And today we're going to do some addition, some subtraction today on this. And with addition, we're going to take a number wheel like that one.
A number wheel is a number line to 10 wrapped in a circle, so that 0 and 10 are in the same place on the top of the wheel. There are many examples of number wheels.
And we're going to do addition on it and then collapse it so you see the whole addition sets of math facts. And then we're going to play with that with subtraction as just part of addition, not a simple, a separate thing to learn. So that's going to be a fun tie-in, also with the number wheel, and see how numbers and math facts can come alive with the spiral. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to a slideshow, and the slideshow will show you how we collapse a number table.
Tom Biesanz, also known as Mr. Numbers on YouTube, has been called a math magician. He is the founder of Pattern Play Math, a unique, visual, fun, and whole-body way for preschoolers all the way up to 6th grade students to master basic math.
And here is our number wheel, and we want to flatten the wheels. Look at this. The best way to actually move better than wheels, if you're not sure where you're going, is the caterpillar treads like this. So actually the number wheel, if you flatten the number wheel, it looks a little bit like this long oval of this. So let's see what that looks like. So there's make tens. And if you actually turn it on its side, can you now see that this is 0 and 10? Right there, 0 and 10 make 10. And 1 and 9. 1 and 9 make 10. And 2 and 8 make 10. And 3 and 7 make 10. And 4 and 6 make 10. And 5 and 5 make 10.
Notice the flat wheel table at the bottom goes around 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So watch the move. Oh, it just shifts over on that. All right, now let's see what that one looks like. Oh, see, there's the eights, the make eights, and we've turned the wheel. And now it's 9 plus 9, which is all by itself on the end, and 0 plus 8, which is our core of eights, and then 1 plus 7, 2 plus 6, 3 plus 5, and 4 plus 4, and there they all are. So that's, oh, and then it shifts again. Now we're making sixes. And so we want to look so that we can see turn our head to the right so that this is level, the red line is level, and we do that like that. And so 8 and 8 are 10, 6, and 9 and 7 are 10, 6, and 10 and 6 are 10, 6, and 0 and 6 are 6, and 1 and 5 are 6, and 2 and 4 are 6. So there it all is. That's what that flattened wheel looks like. You're just putting those numbers, and there's the fours. Again, 7 and 7, and 2 and 2, and everything in between. And so you're just pushing that down and pushing those up, and you have all the math facts for the 4s and the 14s there. And you do it again. All right. And there's the 12s. And those are all the numbers that add up to 12 or to 2. But 9 and 3, 8 and 4, and that's 9 and 3, 8 and 4, 7 and 5, and 6 and 6. You can do it again. And those are make 11s. So we turn the wheel so that the line is straight across. Just roll it over, and it's 6 and 5 are 11, and 7 and 4 are 11, and 8 and 3, and 9 and 2, and 10 and 1, and there it all is. Now make 3s or 13s. So let's turn the wheel. There it is. And it's 1 and 2 are 3, and 0 and 3 are 3. And that's also 10 and 3 are 10, 3. 9 and 4 are 10, 3. 8 and 5 are 10, 3. And 7 and 6 are 10, 3. Cool. So I really hope you'll look at this with your kids and grandkids, because I think they can really learn. And look at that. The 5s are all in place. The 5s are really cool because it is 8, 7, 9, 6. 0, 5, and 10, 5. 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. You don't even have to turn the wheel. It's all set for you. So 5s are special, just like 10s are special. And the caterpillar tread runs again, and it's make 7s. And there's all the, let's turn the wheel. Oh, there it is. 8 and 9 are 10, 7. And 0, 7, and 1 and 6, and 2 and 5, and 3 and 4. And there they all are. Cool. And make 9s. And we just turn the wheel, and there's make 9. 0, 9, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, and 4, 5. And then so we've got our straight table then. And so we can work, kids can shift to the table once they understand the wheel. They can see how 0, the low numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm going to take you to my document camera so we can do a little worksheet work, just to show, review a little bit about how addition works, because then we'll play with the collapsed number wheel, and then we'll play with subtraction on that. Now here we have a number wheel, a big number wheel, and what we're going to do is we're going to add 4 plus 5, and this is going to be a review, but I want you to see how this review how this works. So we just add a line between 4 and 5, and then if these were pennies and we had 5 pennies and 4 pennies, 4 gives 1 to 5. We're working our way to 0, so he's closer to 0. He's given his away, and so then he gave 1 away. He's got 3, and the other one has 6. So we draw that line. Now see that those are parallel lines, and they're it's pretty cool that it creates that. And then he gives another 1 away, and now he has 2 over here and 7 over here. Cool. So now we have 2 and 7, and we don't know what that number is, but you can see that we still have the same number of pennies because we're just giving them to the other person standing on 7. The one on 2 gives 1 more, and now he's only got 1 left, and the one over here now has 8 pennies. Now 0 is the hero, so he gives this last penny away from here, and he moves to 0. And this one has 8, so he has 1 more, and he counts his pennies, and he has 9. So 0 plus 9 is 9, and that's the way that is. Now, what happens is we work our way back down again. So 0, we know 0 is the hero, so we know 0 plus 9 is 9. Then we also know that 1 plus 8 is 9, and 2 plus 7 is 9, and 3 plus 6 is 9, and 4 plus 5 is 9. Well, that's really great because we're going to use that in subtraction. Here we have 0 and 9. So this is the one we just did right here, the 0, 9. And we actually have all odd numbers over here. Make 9s, make 7s, make 5s, make 3s, make 1s, and you see where they're all parallel lines with those. Now, if we have 0, 9, then we look up here and we have 0, 9. See where that's our flat wheel? So then the next ones are 1 and 8. So 1 and 8. All right. Now we look at the next ones on this, and that's 2 and 7. And we know that all these are adding up to 9. And then 3 and 6. And then 4 and 5. So what I want you to see is the numbers here are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They just go around the circle, just like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It just collapsed that wheel. So that's what you saw in the video. So let's do sevens. Same thing. So the first thing we do is we have our 0, 7 line because we know that that adds up to 7. And there it is, 0, 7. Now, our next ones are 1 and 6. There it is. And then 2 and 5. And then we have 3 and 4. This should have been up here. Because they all add up to 7. To 7, to 7, to 7. And these all added up to 9. And again, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, then let's put in, that'd be 8 and 9 over here, completing the circle. And there it is there. And this also can be 10, 7. Creates 10, 7. 10 plus 7, it's 10, 7, or 17, if you call it that. Then 9 and 8 also creates 10, 7, or 17. It's just, once you create the structure, it's telling you more facts because you've created the whole layout of how the structure works. The pattern is there for you. Let's do fives. All right. Well, we have 0, 5, and look at this. This is actually, for you, it's just straight up and down like this, and that's just the way it is. So 0, 5, then that's going to be 1, 4, and 2, and 3. Cool. And then 3, 4, 5. Well, look at this. There's 6 here and 9 here. So it's really like a fun puzzle that you're putting together and you're creating all the math facts. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there is 7. And right above it is 8. And right above it is 8. And those all create 10, 5. Or 5 or 10, 5. So this actually can be 0 and 5 are 5, or it could be 10 and 5 are 10, 5. The structure is the ones digits don't care what the tens digits are or what they add up to. So it just all works great. And there's all your lines there. So now we move to, threes. Let's just do that. So 1 and 2 are 3. Cool. Okay. But let's just say also that this is make 10 threes or 13s, if you want to call it that. So we have our 10 threes. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and we have 4. And then this would be before that. So it would be 9 and 4, and there's 9 and 4. And now here's 5 and 8. So we do 5 and 8. Oh, and so this is 10 and 3 are 10, 3. Duh, right? Not 13, or you can do that if you want. And so 9 and 4 then, are 10, 3 because the lines are parallel. They run in the same direction. None of them cross. 8, 8 and 5 are 10, 3. And what are we missing here? 6 and 7 are right there on the end. 6 and 7 are 10, 3. All right, great. So there's our 10 threes because we know 1 and 2 are 3. Even young kids know that. So here now we have our 10 ones or 11. So 10 plus 1 is 11. Well, we can do this the other way. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We went around the wheel. We're right, here for it. 8, 9, and there's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's 10. So 10 plus 1 is 10, 1. Now, let's do the other side, all right? Because the other side is pretty interesting too. And there's one difference here. Because this is 0 and 10, and that is 0 and 10 here. So on the other side is 5 and 5 are 10. Oh, 5 and 5 are 10. That makes sense. All right. So now we just fill in the others that are right across from each other. So again, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then we repeat the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And they all add up to 10. And you can know that, and you can figure it out. And you can also look 1 and 9, of course, are 10, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, and 5 and 5. And you're just seeing that another way. The more ways that you can see the math facts, and they make sense to you. That's what we want to do. Is we want you to be able to understand that that's how it works. Now, let's do 8s. Okay? So we have 0 and 8 are 8. All right? Now, on the other side of that is going to be 4 and 4, right? Because 4 and 4 are 8. Well, let's just go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the end, because we're here, there's nothing parallel to 4 there. There's nothing across from it in either way. So it just has to go to blue itself. So 4 and 4 are 8. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then this is going to be 9. And then up here, that's going to be 9 too. Oh, all right. So you just double the ones on the two ends. And there's 9 circled. And that's what we got here. And then we have 4 circled. And those are doubled there. So I recommend that you print out several of these sheets, you know, for each kid. And each kid can fill this out either by going up and down or by going around. Because if you do both, you start seeing different ways and you start seeing the bigger picture of how all numbers fit together. And you can fill in the ones that are missing, you know, so it's just helping you see how numbers work. So here we're doing 6s. So this is all even numbers over here. And that's how these work. And we got 0 and 6 are 6. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and we're at the end. And if we double 3, or we see 3's on the end down here by itself. So 0 and 6 are 6. Well, let's just fill this out. And 4, and 5, and 6. So 1 and 5, okay, those are 6. 2 and 4 are 6, and 3 and 3 are 6. So that all works. 0, 1, 2, 3, 3. Repeat the 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's going to be 7, 8. It's going to be 8. It's going to be 8. And then this is going to be 9. And then this can be 10. All right? So now, on the left side of 0, on all of these, whenever you're on the left side of 0, the right side adds up to whatever the number is, say here 6 or 8 or 10. The left side adds up to 10, 6. Isn't that cool? It's just pretty neat that it all just makes sense with numbers. Numbers are easy. They're trying to help you out. So don't get confused by the words. 16, you know, make you confused, but 10, 6, 10 plus 6 is 10, 6. 10 plus 6 is 10, 6. 9 plus 7 is 10, 6. 8 plus 8 is 10, 6. There you go. Now, here we're going 10 4s. Oh, we'll do 4s too. 1, 2, and of course 2 and 2 are 4, and 3. So we double the number on the end. And because that's 2, there's nothing, all the lines are like this, and there's no line that's going like that. So 2's all by itself, and that gets doubled. And 2 and 2 are 4. Cool. Now, let's continue on. 5, 6, 7. We're at the end, so we double 7, and there's 7. So you can see it multiple ways. There's 7 and 7 are 10, 4, or 14 if you want to call it that. And 8 and 6 are 10, 4. And 9 and 5 are 10, 4. And now this is also 10 and 4 are 10, 4. I'm writing sideways, so if it looks a little shaky, I apologize for it not being clear for you. And now we're doing 12s down here. Okay, this is our last one, and we're doing 0 plus 2 are 2. Duh. Okay, so 1, there's 0 plus 2, and there's only one number over to the right over there of the numbers, so that's just got to be 1 and 1 are 2. But let's look at 12s. So 10 plus 2 are 10, 2. All right, so we have 2 here. So let's just continue on, and we do 3, 4, 5, 6. And we repeat the 6 because we're at the end, and there's 6 all by itself. So now we're coming up this side. 7, see, and 8, and 9, and 10. Oh, all right, so it all works. All the pieces, it's like a puzzle. All the pieces fall in place, and you know you got it right. So 10, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2. This is what I call the subtraction wheel, which is like the addition facts that we've done before. And actually, in the addition, all these wheels are inside here. And what we're doing is we're adding and working to 0 inside here. But with subtraction, we're doing the same thing. We're just we're starting from the 0 numbers. So if we're subtracting from 9, let's subtract because that's what we started from earlier. If we subtract from 9, then we start here on the 9s wheel. Oh, do you see this? Because this is 0 plus 9 is 9, and there it is. 0 plus 9 is 9 is on there. On the 8s, 0 plus 8 is right there. On the 7s wheel, 0 plus 7. On the 10s wheel, 0 plus 10. On 5s, 0 plus 5. Okay? So those are all the numbers that are adding to 0 are all connected on these outside wheels. So we did the 9s before. Remember where we went? Actually, let me bring that back here. Okay? There's the one that we did before. And there's 0, 9, 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, and 4, 5. We worked our way up to 0. Well, now we're working our way down because we say, 9 minus, pick a number. Let's do 2. 9 minus 2. Follow the line to 7. Oh, cool. And 9 minus 7 then is 2. And 9 minus 8 is 1. And 9 minus 1 is 8. And you can think of it like the pennies, or you can just kind of follow the lines. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 9 minus 4 is 5. And you just did all the subtraction facts just from what you learned when you were doing the addition. So that's why it was really cool. When we worked our way up 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 7, 1, 8, 0, 9, we worked our way back down again. 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, because that's setting us up for subtraction. And it's also just sort of, you're learning more addition facts, and you're setting yourself up to that subtraction is like oh yeah, I know that already, because you do know that already. And that works for any number. So I'm going to we'll just go back to this one, because I think at this point you can see this. So let's just do, let's say 11 minus 4, okay? We'll do 11 minus 4. 11 minus 4. So there is no 11, because we 8, 9, this would be 10, 10, 1. Okay, so 10-1 goes right there. 10-1, again, it's like, duh, it's still the 1, not 11-12, but 10-1, 10-2, 10-3. So 10-1 minus 4, and you just go up and find the 4 on the 10-1 wheel. And it goes right over to 7, equals 7. Nothing to it. Okay? Now, let's do 10 threes. Okay? So 10 threes are 13s minus, and pick a number. Even find a number on there. Say 9. Okay? 10-3 minus 9, and it goes right to 4. You can see it on there. And you can also work your way down. 10-3, 9-4, 8-5, 7-6. So you work your way down from 0 with each of these, and they're all going to make sense. So let's just do a 15 one, because a 10-5 or 15, 10-5 minus, let's go over here first. 10-5, so again, 10-5, you're going to find 10-5 on the 5s wheel, and also 25, or 2T5 if you want to do that, or 35, or 45, or 55, or 65. You're going to go to the 5 wheel, because the 10s are separate matter that you work out separately. So 10-5 minus 6, oh, look at that, you just go right up to 9. And also 10-5 minus 9 is 6, which we used to use triangle flashcards, and they show you kind of the both ways that it works, both ways. 10-5 minus 7 is 8, and 10-5 minus 8 is 7. Oh, so that works both ways too. So you can just kind of fill in. And you also can go over here, because if you had 10-5 minus 1, it's 10-4. Because you still have the 10, so you're just doing the minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4, so 10-4. And again, if you do 10-5 minus 4, that becomes 1, because patterns show up everywhere when you start playing with numbers. So play with numbers, and we're going to end there for right now. And we're back to me. And I hope that was a lot of fun for you to play with addition, play with subtraction, flatten the number wheel. I think that's really fun to do that. So thank you. I really appreciate you being here today. And I hope you learn something that will stay with you for the rest of your life, so that you and numbers are better friends. A little bit better friends every time we meet. Goodbye, and we'll see you next time. So long from Mr. Numbers.
His math books have sold in over 45 countries. Kids play with number circles, tic-tac-toe squares, the easy times table, simple number language, and more, as they create a playful and effective foundation for numbers.